Hey guys, I'm kind of tired. I've been tired the last 3 or 4 nights where I've been actually falling asleep at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Where normally I only fall asleep at 11, 11:30, midnight. And I'll sleep the night and still wake up tired the next day. I've been trying to push myself more physically though to walk more, despite the hip pain and back pain. It's mostly the hip. It really hurts. Really, 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 really hurts. And more, it's not just nerve pain. It's like muscle pain and like osteoarthritis pain, and I'm still waiting to see a specialist. God only knows when that's going to happen, and I'm getting frustrated. My neuro took me off midodrine thinking it was making me tachycardic, except now with the hot weather, I'm super potsy. My blood pressure is disgustingly low, and I'm tachycardic just from, you know, even just sitting in my wheelchair or, just standing up to get a dish out of the shelf and then, standing in the kitchen for 5 minutes to get cereal and then sitting down again, I just get super tachycardic. So lately I've gone out more, outside. I actually took the bus to the drugstore and then you have to walk back a block because it's like a block too far where the stop is. It doesn't stop right in front. So I walked to the drugstore and I got my stuff. I got everything I need to do. And I missed a bus. So I'm like, well, the bus stop where I was going to, there's nowhere to sit. And standing is worse than walking. So I said, okay, I'll just walk it. It wasn't super hot outside or anything. It's humid, but it was still pretty cool. Anyway, so I decided to walk home. I made it home in one piece. But I was so exhausted and my hip was killing me. By the time I hit my block, my left leg, the bad leg, whatever, was spasming within the brace, so it was getting really, really hard to walk. So I would have to take 2 steps and then stop. People were walking by me and looking at me like I was completely nuts, but I was just like, whatever. It's my life. It's what I do. So I made it home and I collapsed when I got home, and I'd brought a bottle of water with me and I finished it. I wasn't even gone long. I was gone for maybe an hour and a half. And I wasn't walking the whole time. I mean, at the pharmacy I had to sit down and wait for my pills to be renewed and stuff. But I guess I walked for a fair amount of time because it's about 5 blocks back to walk, and they're long blocks, not short. But I used to be able to do that no problem. Even with the crutches and the brace. I used to do it with a cane and the brace, no problem. Now I'm 2 crutches and a brace and I still can't do it. Well, I mean I can, but it's really not advisable. So the next day I rested, and then my mom decided she wanted to go to Walmart and she wanted me to come with her. So I did. We were at Walmart for an hour and a half, walking around for most of that. Maybe the last 15 minutes we sat down waiting for a ride to come pick us up. And again, I was super dizzy, nauseous. My leg was killing me. And the next day I rested, thinking, okay, I'll be okay. And then we went grocery shopping today. Yeah, we did Walmart on Sunday. And I rested yesterday. And then we did grocery shopping today. We were gone for an hour and a half again. And my hip started to hurt partway through it, which at this point it's what's going to happen. But I was so tired and my heart was racing. I couldn't even get it to slow down. It didn't matter what I did. I drank water, I sat down, nothing. And I was feeling kind of off. You know when you feel like you're on a boat? like you're moving, or the room around you is spinning or moving? It wasn't really spinning, it was more like if you're ever on a boat, and that's the feeling, that feeling of rocking on a boat. It felt like when I was on my cruise last year. Which, I wouldn't mind that feeling if I were actually on a cruise. Because really, this is not fun. But yeah, I made it home. Pretty much forced myself not to have a nap because I wanted to be able to sleep tonight. But then of course now it's past 9 and I still have to do some schoolwork because I only have another 7 weeks before this course has to be done. and I'm only about halfway through. And it's taken me like 6 months to get halfway through. Sorry. So yeah, I have to stay awake. Not likely gonna happen. But I will do my best. And I'm going to hope that this feeling passes, and I'm really tired of having low blood pressure all the time. And I'm on Florinef, which usually works quite well, or at least it did. I guess taking the midodrine off was kind of like a, let's see if it helps the tachycardia, and it didn't. And it just made my blood pressure worse. So I see the neuro for the autonomic nervous system. I see him July 5th, so in about a month, which is good. Haven't seen him since 2006. Yeah, 2006. So it'll be interesting to see him again. I mean, I know part of the problem is I'm not conditioned anymore. I'm not completely out of condition. And part of that's my fault for not having done a lot of exercise and stuff over the past year and a half, 2 years. But at the same time, with this hip pain, it makes it really, really hard to. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Like if I exercise more, I'd probably have stronger core muscles, and my back wouldn't be so sore. My legs wouldn't hurt so much. I would not have gained the weight I gained. And it's just like a whole thing. But I'm trying really, really hard to keep moving at least every second day and getting out there and walking around a bit more than I normally would have. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I mean, as it stands now, there's no way I can work unless I could find a job where I can sit in my wheelchair, and if you're a nurse, that's really hard to find. Especially since I finished in 2008, and now all I've really done for nursing is working in the neonatal intensive care and research nurse. So it'd be nice if I could find another research nurse position. Interviewed for one, didn't get it. But you know, there's others. But right now I'm just going to concentrate on school and get through the summer and see if they can figure out my GI problems once again, my blood pressure problems again, my tachycardia again, and the hip pain and back pain eventually again, if I ever get a specialist. Anyway, hope everybody's good. I'm glad that Nina is home. It was nice seeing the video of her up. If you're watching this, I say hi. And Millie, I know you're in Wisconsin this week. I hope everything goes well. And Sarah, keep pushing. I know it's like to walk to the end of the driveway and want to lie down on the floor. Been there, done that. So yeah, I guess that's about it. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.